Hi, I'm Hazel, and this is your guide to the Foulclaw pet battle on Argus. I'm going to start with a super quick strategy to just beat him and get your world quest done. Then, I'll show you strategies for every single pet family for progress on the Family Fighter achievement. Foulclaw lives here on Krokuun. We've got 10 strategies to go through, so we'll be motoring right through. I recommend making generous use of the pause button as needed if you're playing along at home. There's also notes and general info in the description of this video. First up, the fastest strategy for when you just want to get your world quest done and go. This also doubles as the beast-only strat. Get yourself a high-attack Zandalari Anklerender or Kneebiter in first with Black Claw and Hunting Party. In your second and third slots, you can grab more of the same just in case, or pets with Stampede like the Giraffe Calf, Cleft Hoof Front, that kind of thing. You probably won't need them. Predictably enough, we're going to want to Black Claw, and then Hunting Party, and then sit back and watch the carnage. Foulclaw looks like a real pushover from this angle, but trust me when I say that is a false sense of security. So now that we actually have to try, you're going to notice something obnoxious about his moveset. He likes to use Crouch, which reduces his damage taken by 50%. He's also a boss, which reduces his damage taken by 50%. When he has both of those up, he's blocking all attacks unless you can hit him with a percentage damage taken debuff. It's not bugged, it's just really mean. His damage attack is also Flurry, so there's some RNG surrounding his incoming damage. If you use my strategy and it doesn't work on the first go, give it a few more tries. You only need to succeed once for Family Fighter. First up is Aquatic. We want Civets and Mongooses with Gnaw, Screech, and Dive. You want 3 of them, and for the best shot, you want them all to be this breed with 289 speed exactly. Your move order is Screech, Gnaw, Screech, Dive, and then pass a turn. Repeat that forever and do not deviate from the plan. Don't get greedy and go for a Gnaw when you ought to be screeching. You'll notice that he puts up this 20-round unavoidable apocalypse timer. All of the Argus bosses do that, it just prevents super cheesy strats and we won't be running into that timer. Next up, Critters. I'm bringing out the roaches. Again, breed helps here, so for the best shot, grab 3 with the 289 speed. Set all of the moves to Flank, Hiss, and Swarm. Start with Hiss, use Swarm, and then Hiss again. We always want to keep the Hiss debuff up whenever humanly possible. I experimented with a Flank here, but you can pretty much just alternate between Hiss and Swarm and be fine. Elementals. This one is rough. I'm using a tiny bog beast with Crush, Leap, and Rampage, a Cinder Kitten with Claw and Prowl, and a Corehound pup with Howl and Burrow. I know the Cinder Kitten is a shop pet and you are welcome to try and work out a replacement. With the new WoW token though, you can get yourself shop pets in exchange for gold, so it's not out of reach even if you are free to play. In any case, I couldn't come up with anything better. Start with the Bog Beast and use your moves 1, 2, 3, Crush, Leap, and Rampage. You should get him to just under 1200 health. Let him kill your beast and then bring out the Cinder Kitten. Prowl, and then Claw. He kills your kitty, so bring out the Corehound and go Howl, and then use Burrow to finish the fight. Next, we have Humanoid. I'm using Little Bad Wolf with Bite, Howl, and Dodge. In the second slot, I've got Hogs with Stampede and Headbutt, and the third slot won't matter, but I stuck a Harpy with Flyby there just in case. Just use a Humanoid so that you don't muck up your own achievement. Starting with Little Bad Wolf, we go Bite, Bite, Dodge, Howl, and Bite. That should about cover his lifespan, at which point we bring forth Hogs to Stampede. After that Stampede, hit him with a good Headbutt, and that should be the end of that. Moving along to the Mechanical family, I've got the Cogblade Raptor with Bite, Screech, and Exposed Wounds. In slots 2 and 3, I'm using a Mechanical Squirrel and a Tiny Harvester both with Thrash and Overtune. Go Screech, Bite, Screech, Exposed Wounds, and then swap to the Squirrel. Use Overtune and then spam Thrash when Crouch is down. After the Squirrel dies, swap back, reapply Exposed Wounds, and then repeat the Overtune Thrash combo with the Harvester. Between our thrashing and his flurrying, this requires a bit of good RNG, so you might need to try this one a few times. Dragons. I'll admit this is cheesy, but I could not come up with anything else for the life of me. We got triple Chrominias with Bite, Howl, and Surge of Power. Typically, I'm not a fan of even owning dupes of pets, but you know, desperate times. Go Bite, Bite, Howl, Surge of Power, and then just use Howl and Surge of Power on your backup Chrominiuses. Don't hate what works. Flying. This one is refreshingly easy. Use Icky with Black Claw and Flock, and then grab a flyer or two with Predatory Strike to finish the job. On Icky, use Black Claw and then Flock, then just pop in the Predatory Strike and we are done here. Magic time. I'm running a mini Mind Slayer with Eye Blast, Amp Magic, and Life Exchange. Second slot is a Sanctum Cub with Pounce, Leap, and Dodge, while the third slot is a Jade Owl with Thrash and Adrenaline Rush. Start with Amp Magic, and then Eye Blast, and then Life Exchange, and then just bide your time until the Mind Slayer dies. On the Sanctum Cub, we're going to go Leap, Pounce, Leap, Dodge, Leap, Pounce. Make sure that you are leaping every other turn. When it's Owl time, just use Adrenaline Rush and then Thrash to finish things off. Last up is the Undead. I'm using an Unborn Valkyr with Shadow Shock, Curse of Doom, and Unholy Ascension. In the second slot is our Macabre Marionette with Deadman's Party, while the third is the Saber Kitten with Pounce and Screech. Start out with Shadow Shock and then apply Curse of Doom. Shadow Shock again, and then use Unholy Ascension on your immunity round. Bring forth your Marionette and use Deadman's Party. You get basically wrecked, but not before you get him nice and debuffed. When your Saber Kitten comes out, use Screech, and then Pounce to finish him off. So that's Family Fighter Foulclaw. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for the rest of the Family Fighter guides and other super cool WoW videos. Let me know what you think, share your own strategies in the comments, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.